What's going on, guys? TTL here. Yesterday was an amazing day. It was also Cyber Monday, but I gave away 4 free picks. Cameron Johnson ended up not playing, but we cashed Jalen Johnson, we cashed Capella, and we cashed Vucevic. So a 3-0 day. We're on an absolute tear right now, guys, both for the free picks and for the VIP picks. So, guys, I'm going to extend the Cyber Monday deal. You can call this Cyber Tuesday, but you can use code CYBER50 on Patreon to get 50% off your first month of being a VIP member. So for just $10 a month, you get every single slip I play. Also, you can use code CYBER75 for an entire 75% off of your first week or month over on predictiveprofits.ai, which is what I use for all my research. This is 100% created by me. I programmed the front end, the back end, everything. The algorithm is created by me. It tells you exactly what to take, whether to take the over or the under, the projected hit rate, everything that you need to know is on this app. Makes it super easy to find props, guys. I could not recommend a better app, and I'm not just saying that because I made it. But we went 3-0 yesterday. Let's continue the run. Let's go 4-0, 5-0 today. We'll go ahead and give 5 picks today. So we'll go for our top 5 free picks for today for NBA. And let me go ahead and take a look over here on my second monitor. Let me pull up the props list and let's get into it, boys. So we're going to head over to the Predictive Profits Prop Predictor. And our first prop of the day is going to be the one at the main top. It's going to be Christian Braun over 19.5 PRA versus the Warriors. I'm loving this. The Warriors give up a ton of points, rebounds, and assists. So I'm absolutely loving this today. Christian Braun over. We can take a look. 57.81% is the implied odds on a 2-pick. It's projected to go over in 84.57% of the time. And when we take a look at this, we can see he's going over this in 4 of his last 5 games with an average of 21.6. Over his last 10, he's averaged 23, and he's went over in 9 of 10. And this season, he's went over in 15 of 18 with 22.9 on average. He's stayed very consistent. The least he's had all season is 17. The most is 32. I'm loving this prop. He's projected for 22.7 over on the predictor, which is an entire 3.2 difference considering compared to the Prizepicks line. Again, he's projected to hit this in 84.57% is his projected hit rate. I'm loving it, guys. Again, Christian Braun over 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And let's move on to our second prop of the day, which is going to be Cade Cunningham. And we're going to take his over 15 rebounds and assists. I would recommend taking this at 14.5 over on Chalkboard. Use code TTL. You get a free month of VIP, by the way. So just sign up to Chalkboard. Make your first deposit. You get a deposit match up to $100 for free, and you get a free month of VIP. Just join the Discord. Let me know you used my code. But Cade Cunningham is 14.5 over there. I would rather take it at 14.5, but 15 is fine. It does have push potential right here. And when we take a look at this one, we can see rebounds and assists 15. He went over in 81.53% hit rate. I'm absolutely loving this still, even at 15. And when we take a look at it, we can see he's cashed this in 5 straight games, 10 straight games, 12 of 18 games this season, and that's 11 straight games that Cade has gone over this. He's averaging 16.17 on the season. He's averaging 18.1 over his past 10 and 17.2 over his past 5. We have him projected for right at 17, 16.89 RA in today's matchup. Again, a projected hit rate of 81.5%. So I'm absolutely loving Cade Cunningham today. This is an easy square for us. We're going to go ahead and take these two. Feel free to mix and match any of these 5 picks however you want to, by the way. It is Taco Tuesday, so feel free to pair some goblins of these with your tacos as well. So like Christian Braun would be a great taco once the alt lines are added. If you can get a goblin at like 14.5, 15.5, 13.5, whatever it ends up being, definitely take that. I love that prop, especially with a goblin though. The next one is going to be Jaren Jackson Jr. and we're going to take his over 26.5 PRA. It looks like this has been taken down, but he still has some props up. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. Jaren Jackson Jr. I like his PRA the most, but we can do points and rebounds as well. So over 25.5 points and rebounds. This is versus Dallas. The Mavs give up a ton of points, rebounds, and assists. So I'm loving the spot for him today. And when we take a look at this, we can see he's projected for 28.3 points and rebounds compared to his 25.5 line. So, I mean, that's a whole almost 3 difference. Over his last 5 games, he's went over in 4 of 5, averaged 27.2. Over his last 10, he's averaged 29.2, and he's went over in 9 out of 10. And this season, he's went over in 14 of 19 games, a 73% hit rate on the season, and an average of 28.2, which is very close to what we have him set at, which is 28.3. So around 28 PR is what we have him projected for. And again, we have a projected hit rate of almost 80% of the time. So Jaren Jackson Jr. is a lovely prop for us to take today. That's going to be our third one. Let's move on to number 4, which is going to be Bridges. We're going to take Bridges over 13.5 points. This is a popular play today. 6.3 thousand people already on this, but I'm loving this versus the Magic. Now, I will say the Magic have a pretty tough defense. They don't allow many points, rebounds, or assists, really, but I do like Bridges over 13.5 points today. He's going over this in almost every game this season. We're going to see that in just a minute. His lines are typically 16.5, 17.5, so at 13.5, I'm loving it. And when we take a look at this, we can see over 13.5 points hit in 77.69% projected hit rate. And when we take a look, we can see he's went over in 3 of his last 5 games. He's went over in 8 of his last 10. And he's went over in 16 of 20 games this season. He had 31 points in his last game 2 days ago. We have him projected for 16.5, so we round up to 17 points in this matchup, which is a whole 3.5 point difference. So I'm loving this. Again, cashed in 77 to 78% projected hit rate. This is a no-brainer for me. Bridges over 13.5 points. And then finally, we're going to go to our 5th and final play of the day. There's a few of them I could go with, but we're going to go with Malik Beasley, and we're going to go over 13.5 points versus the Bucks. Over 13.5 points. I really like this one today as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So over 13.5 points, we can see 75.94% hit rate. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. We can see he's cashed in 4 of his last 5. He's cashed in 9 of his last 10. And he's cashed in 15 of 22 games this season with an average of 15.8 on the season, an average of 19.5 over his last 10, and an average of 17.2 over his last 5. We have him projected for almost on the dot 17 points today with a 76% projected hit rate. So I'm loving Malik Beasley over 13.5 points. Let's lock it in. It's going to be our 5th and final play of the day, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. And I will see you guys in the next video.